Cool, thanks very much, Steve.
Right, good evening. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Steve Jubb. I'm the Technical Manager for the Urban Flows Observatory at the University of Sheffield. And I'm here tonight just to give you a very, very quick update on where we're at, and also to plug the sensor build competition that we kicked off a couple of weeks ago, and just tell you a little bit more about that and answer any questions you might have. So, for those of you that don't know about the Urban Flows Observatory, just a quick recap. We basically, over the next 3 years, have £2.2 million to spend. It's a capital fund. We're going to be rolling out a variety of sensors based on looking at air quality in Sheffield and resource consumption and energy consumption, and the way in which energy is embodied in the city, so in the materials, the construction and so on. Where are we at the moment? We've got a set of what we're calling high quality, the sort of mid-quality really, air quality sensors that we're deploying. We've got a pilot that we should be sort of finished with about February. We're going to be rolling out weather stations at schools, locations primarily, and our first one should be going in the next couple of months also. I'll come on to the competition in a second, and then we're doing a number of other packages which are all there. Feel free to ask me about it if you haven't heard of this before. We have now got the general sensing vehicle. It's been named Mobius, so it's Mobile Urban Sensing is its name. It's all got to be kitted out, but we have actually now purchased the van. So, why am I here today? Well, I want to talk about the Sensor Package 1C, otherwise known as competitions. So, this piece of work is to try and involve makers, builders, anybody interested in tinkering with tech in the city and city region. We've allocated up to 200,000 over this year and the next 2 years for these competitions. What we aim to do is provide hardware and software to people who are interested in engaging with us, and we're looking to develop data sources for the observatory. The first year is a hardware focus, so that's what we're talking about tonight, and then next year, probably around autumn, we'll be looking at things like apps and code to make use of the data that we're collecting, and then in year 3, looking at how to visualize that data or share that data with people to have more of an impact. We're not sort of set with these at this point. We're still trying to mirror, as it says there, the direction of travel that the observatory has. And I'm sure things will change as we adopt different parts of the program. So what we're looking for are sensors that can provide useful data for the observatory. So they've got to be quantitative, geolocated and connected. We're in conjunction with Mark Gannon at the council, we've sort of laid out these 3 themes: air quality, energy in the areas of consumption, efficiency and sustainability, and anything to do with health and well-being. And it can be any one of those or a combination of those things. We've set it up with 2 streams, novice and expert. In the expert category, we'd be looking in the judging for sort of pathways to commercialise the offerings. In the novice, we sort of would help more in terms of developing those ideas. And we are hoping to do something with schools, but that's a package that we're working with Sarah and others in the council to try and move that forward. But that will be a separate package that comes later. Doesn't stop, school-age children joining in and entering, in the relevant category. But we're not looking for support from schools in this competition. So we made the announcement at the digital conference a couple of weeks ago. We're a little bit behind. We've had trouble getting the website up and running because we've got it stuck behind the university firewalls. So our developers have problems getting in there and getting the website up and running, which has delayed us a little bit. So for now, information is being disseminated in a sort of a non-web kind of way. So you can register interest via the urbanflows@sheffield.ac.uk email address. Please put in the subject competition so we can filter out those emails. We've got an expression of interest, which is just a very quick Google form, just to try and gauge what people might be looking to do. But the main cost of proposal we're looking for by the 17th of January. Okay. Cost of proposal, because then what we'll do is we'll buy the kit that's been specified in the proposal and deliver that to you. Again, because it's a capital project, that's the way we've got to do this. And we say the kit delivered by mid-February, and then the entry ready for judging around the May timeframe. And the details of the showcase event, judging and prizes will be confirmed sometime during this month. We're still working on that, but we're hoping to be able to offer a couple of cash prizes and some other support in terms of commercialising ideas. The other key thing, of course, here is that if the sensor's really good and really useful, the Urban Flows Observatory has quite a lot of money to spend on sensors, so if we can commercialise something, you've got an instant first customer and instant market. So we're hoping that we can funnel some of the money back into the people that have actually developed these ideas. So that's it. Thank you very much. There are some flyers with some basic details and the Google form URL on there. So any questions?
So just point out that you guys are on Twitter now as well, aren't you?
We are on Twitter now as well, yes.
And there's I think you've got pinned tweet that links to the PDF with the
yes.
flyer with all the details on it.
Yes, 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 it's all happening. Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks, Steve.